What's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome back. These messages write in on the frequency of love for the highest good. Take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm gonna just say, like, the energy. My little floor heater. If you know, you know. It's winter time in California. You gotta have one. So I saw the mother here. It feels like this energy of like how I would describe it, what I was feeling into is like, and I take these messages if they resonate, it's like this side, so picture, there's a puppy dog here, and then a puppy dog who's like really inviting, and then like you kind of get close, and then there's like a little bit of like a bite, and like I think that like that would be enough to put people off dogs forever, right? And so I think that you've definitely bit here, and I don't know that people know what to do when that happens. And so we're gonna work on that a little bit here. Now take these messages if they resonate, because maybe this is something that you're feeling into for the first time here, right? Like, oh, you defending yourself, you putting yourself out there, like is putting someone else off who you don't want to put off. Is kind of like what this is coming through. Like there's actually like there's a connect, like there's an equal, not an equal, it's a similar type of energy. And then I guess like understanding it is like the feeling that's coming up here. Like, so actions being in alignment with intention, being in alignment with feelings, is all like needing to kind of come into focus here, into like vision here for someone. And like I think it's just such a, it's just so the shaman. Okay, hold on, let me feel into this energy a little bit more then. There's a need to perform here of, you know, to kind of like a dance of some kind of like I'm seeing like kind of this perform over here, then perform over here, but then plates kind of spinning. It's like a whole song and dance kind of thing, and it's all with good intention. It's all like a beautiful, beautiful thing, because like this is an energy that's like coming into, again, all those things: emotion, intention, action. Hold on, I'm like having to pull this energy apart so I can see it. There's so much. I think it's hard to come up into. Like, it's literally an energy that's, so for whoever this message is for, keep this in mind. These 333 on the timer, so confirmation. Whoever this message is for, this will resonate. Take what resonates, of course. I don't want to get out of the channel because it's complicated. Maybe it's complicated is like, maybe that's how you're feeling or something, and that's what I'm feeling into, and that's okay. Like, that's okay. I think that there is an energy of love that's riding through here on this message from Spirit for someone that wants you to know that like you're okay, you're loved, you're held, you're amazing, you're perfect. Like, you literally are perfect. And I think that there's an energy here too that like, you know that. And then there's games. I keep feeling like games, like this, like a groundskeeper and like games. Like, I'm seeing like someone who's used to playing games. Like, it could be like that you've been a like so time, okay. I heard it's time, and then I heard, I forgot what I was saying right before that. I heard it's time, and then I heard, okay, I forgot what else I heard, so maybe just like it's time. Oh, it will take some time, is what I like heard or something, or like this has taken some time, but I'm hearing like it's time. I don't know, I'm looking at the shaman card here, and then time, and then a whole fuck ton of complicated energy. So let me actually pull it apart a little more, if that's all right. When I do that, it's like this, I think that it's my body like calming my nervous system, is what I realized. So I can like more quickly come into the present moment, if anyone was wondering. I show up as the best version of myself every day. Okay, that's interesting. So I think like there's an energy here too that like maybe the game wasn't you. You weren't playing a game. That's why it's okay. Okay, this is becoming more clear to me. I think like the energy here is that you don't want to play games or something. You choose to speak lovingly about yourself, yeah, and others. Like, I think that you're just like, you have such an ability to love that you like know who deserves it and who doesn't. And like it's just so, I mean, like when I say deserving, it's like everybody obviously deserves it. You guys know, if you've been on the channel here for a minute, like I troll a little bit. Gotta entertain myself too, you know what I mean? And you guys to some extent. That's, you know, I choose to speak lovingly about myself, you know what I mean? This is an energy that I feel like is pulling me actually away from the game. Like I feel like it's not your game, actually. This could be like a game, maybe a job, right? Or, you know, there's a dynamic at play here, a relationship of some kind that that I think you're showing up with love, and you're going to continue to do that. You want to continue to do that, and at the same time, like you're just intentionally aligned with the energy of like becoming a better version of you. And like I think interesting. This is a confusing energy, and it's definitely outside of you now, I'm realizing. So let's get out of that for you. Maybe you feel like you're stuck in it or something. Like maybe this energy is not who you are, is what I'm hearing. The game or something that you feel like you're inside of or something, or that it's possible that you have to contribute or like put yourself into in order to show up as the best version of yourself every day. But like there's an energy here that like that game, that dynamic, that it's like time to set that game down, that dynamic down, that misperception down, the way that you've been doing things down, the dead end. Okay, interesting. Okay, so this is really this is so complicated. This is confirmation, at least for me, I don't know, because of all the ties here that need to be undone. But here's the beautiful thing. Here's the beautiful thing. It is time, and this can happen so fast if the energy of surrender comes into play here. Now, when you see the dead end card, this is like a spiritual significance of like exhausting all resources and then having like nowhere to go, and then your entire inner world opening up to you. You know, this is like very much that energy, and I love the fact that like you're able to like accept that there's something here that I actually just like said accept, but like even this hand here too, it's almost like I think that the game, or like if it was you or another, and I keep referring to it as a game because that's kind of how it's feeling in the energy, where it's like okay, so I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of options here, a lot, although they might not be like available to you currently. But it's like on the other side of this surrender here, the spiritual significance of giving over and then like having nowhere else to go but through that shadow aspect, admitting to oneself fully, entirely owning like this truth or whatever, even if it is just speak lovingly about yourself every day. Like that is a revolutionary thing to do. It could be as simple as that for someone here. Although I'm hearing like show up here as the best version. It means that you want to be like showing up. You want to be, it's possible that you want to like be someone, or in the past you've been made to feel that you should be someone you're not. So there's an energy here too about like having to show up means being someone you're not. Like that's just something that you could ascribe that, like, oh, now every time I show up it means I have to be like not only like the best version of yourself, which now you're learning is so much like better, and also like more simple, all the things, like, you know, just and then that power is in the simplicity. You're doing everything backwards. I think that's what like people are confused by or something. There's a game that is going on here, like that you exist inside of somehow. I keep saying this fucking game, I don't know. And I think that you're putting the game down and you're choosing to speak lovingly, not only about yourself, but, which is a revolutionary thing, and you're like learning how to like continue to speak lovingly about like others, all others, right? Like, you know, not all others, but others, all of them, you know what I mean? Well, maybe all of them just came through. Maybe all of them, 11 on a timer too. Maybe all of them was significant. Because that's for you, right? Remember, you know, those who can't do, teach. So you speak lovingly about everyone, you know what I mean? Acceptance, love that. Radical acceptance in the flow of now opens, or sorry, radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. Stunning, gorgeous. I like that a lot. So there's an acceptance that has to take place here for whoever this message is for, around maybe it's like you're just your internal like accepting, okay, like your internal dialogue could be more loving with yourself, is what it is. You could be more loving with yourself. And it's time to be more loving with yourself. Hold on. I see divine source over here. Flipped over. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. You are your, what I'm hearing is you are your source for all. You are your source for all. Someone here is waking up to this energy that they're like a shaman, right? It's giving me like the Hierophant energy. 13:13 on the timer, so confirmation. You're a lot more powerful than I think you're giving yourself true credit for. And I think like you could be like at times, like there's an energy of that game where you're actively feeling the need, and this is just, you're actively feeling the need to become a smaller, like more acceptable version. I don't know. I think that self-forgiveness is what I'm hearing. Okay, I like this. Thank you, Spirit. This is like, again, from the top, from the beginning of this read, it's been a little confusing. Self-forgiveness. You forgive yourself for the misperception that you are somehow unworthy of something. You forgive yourself for judging yourself as less than you are. you forgive yourself for showing up, judging yourself as like having to be someone you're not. You're perfect as you are. So the truth is that you are perfect. The truth is that you are worthy. You are beautiful. You are awakening. You know, the truth is that it's time. You know, the truth is that you speak lovingly about yourself. You come back to that. For whoever this message is for today, I really do. I feel this. I'm about to yawn. Oh my gosh, and stutter. So it could be like this like dual energy of like you're tired and you're having trouble finding your words. And also I just got a tear from the yawn, so maybe some emotions coming up. And so that's an interesting awareness for someone here to arrive at this dead end, right? And then also to really deeply understand and accept the fact that right here and now, all options are available to you. And it's time, you know? And so I'm just like really happy for you. Now I'm feeling emotional again out of nowhere. I'm happy for you. I'm excited for you. This is giving me the energy of like shadow integration. 1616 on the timer. So in order to ascend, each of us must unearth the darkness, that the things that we're afraid of to say. We have to figure out how to bring the darkness into the light. And when we let it go and set it free, it no longer is anything that we ascribe ourselves any narrative around, or any meaning around, or any shame around, or any guilt around. And we certainly don't vilify other people for it either. You know what I mean? Like for the same exact thing that you're like coming to understand that you like accept and see inside of yourself as well. And that's okay. You give yourself time and space and energy and growth to expand into this space, and no one like judges you for it. People love you for it. People love you for this vulnerability. People love you for this honesty. People love you for giving them your time, you know, their space as well. Yeah, people love you for giving them their space, I'm hearing, to like come to wherever they need to come to and like figure things out for themselves on like their highest timeline. And you know, I just saw grounded on the deck over there. It's a grounded space to be in. You're really like welcoming and open, and then at the same time like so discerning, you know. I'm getting like that complicated energy here is like I literally just felt into someone's heart that is so hurt right now. Someone's heart is like very hurt by something that went down, either like, I think there's a combination of things that have gone down here, because the dead end is so mixed up. So like someone's operating under the assumption that like they have to do things how they did it before, and they don't have to do that anymore, you know. And that's what this dead end is here to remind you. That's what this energy is here to remind you. That you can be different than you are. You are different than you are. You can continue to mold and shape and shift and become, and also like be honest and say how you feel and then move on. You know, you don't ascribe like meaning to these things in the way that you once did, or maybe this is like the light that you're going to be moving into, I'm seeing into. So you're like, you already do that in so many beautiful ways, and that's so attractive and so lovely and so wonderful. And then at the same time there's like this guarded energy about you. So you're like, you love to like be sharing these parts of yourself, and then you're so quick to close them off as well. Because like I'm feeling emotional again now. I'm feeling into your heart here. This is so wild. I actually like wanted to turn the camera off here, but I didn't. I felt like, hold on. So I'm gonna get a little bit more specific here. Take these messages if they resonate. Shame. I'm hearing so much shame's coming up. Guilt. Sadness. I heard temper. Like hurt. Oh. you gotta be hurting someone else before they can hurt you, right? For whoever this message is for. But like, it's not like you are a person who hurts. It's like, when I say that, someone here is opening up to the understanding that like, that means like, okay, so like, let me put it this way. When you share your heart and you like, you almost feel the need to apologize for your heart, and like, let's say that you share your heart in a way that you feel like you don't need to apologize for it, and then someone somewhere makes you feel like the need to apologize for being honest and open, like, or maybe it's just whatever you don't need to apologize, but like something came up within you, right? And now you're just working on like accepting that like you can be vulnerable and honest, like that you can be that and also powerful. Like, you don't have to fucking care what people think about you. You can be who you are, you can be where you're at, you can say how you feel, and you can let it go. And it's emotional for you to be like coming to this understanding, I think, for whoever this message is for, around like that vulnerability. Like, my heart feels so exposed right now. So for whoever you are, you felt like very exposed recently. And you're just in acceptance with that and free fall into that. It's really so stunning what I'm feeling into. It's beautiful. This is energy of love. You're just putting your love out there, and you're like, I'm seeing an energy of someone who's been so hurt, but who's not even afraid to be hurt. This is so beautiful to me. So take these messages if they resonate. These messages will not resonate for everyone. This is a very, very, very highly evolved collective who is like wearing their heart on their sleeve right now, moving into like the world, doing that. It's so vulnerable. It's so painful already. I can feel your heartbreak. And I'm like watching you do this with such courage. So if you haven't done this yet, like, this message is for you. I'm watching you do this with such courage, and you're like Teflon. You're just taking these hits in the heart, but you know that like love is worth it. You know that like love is like definitely worth it. And then like the energy of you putting yourself out there in this way even more, and just like continuing to show up as the energy of love, oh my gosh, is like this thing for people that could continue to facilitate and foster something really beautiful and wonderful. Oh God, I'm feeling into that future is why I'm starting to well up here, because it's really so beautiful, like what that could be. Excuse me. And I think you're willing, oh, excuse me guys, I think you're really willing, for whoever this message is for, you're really willing to keep doing that. Like, you see the growth in it, you see the plan in it, the pain in it, you see the purpose in it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for whoever this message is for, like whatever pain it is, I feel it. And you're so loved and you're so held. Now keep in mind, these messages are not for everyone. I want to cry for you. I want to like hold you, like whoever this is, in your heart, and like let you know that you're safe to be all that you are, you know. And I only hope that you can come into harmony with more people that will hold you in this way. My only hope is that you will come into harmony, like, with more people who will understand and accept you in this way. Excuse me, the battery died. Or, sorry, the battery didn't die, the camera ran out. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up here and come more into calmness and begin to facilitate this emotion, because this is absolutely stunning work, whatever anyone here is doing. And so just wanting to hold you through that. And thank you for sharing your heart in this way, for showing up in this space, and for continuing to trust that faith and that path and that journey, despite, like, I'm literally seeing like a beautiful heart that's just moving through the world, and like just fucking bullets, and I can actually feel like the pain of it. But I think it's so beautiful because you just want love so much, like, and like connection so much, and so many people are so fucking afraid of themselves. And so like it's so amazing that you're able to show up, because you don't even see how you're acting as an example for people. Like you don't even see that because it's not about that for you. And like that's why it is the way it is. It's like a fucking burden for you, and I understand that. I feel that burden. I feel that pain for whoever you are. You might feel like you've been going through life alone for a really long time, you know, for a really long time. You might be like older on the physical timeline, right? And like, it's just worth it. However you need to protect yourself and then also show up for yourself, like, I just encourage it. And I actually encourage you to like move into the fear a little bit more, accept and understand yourself, like in these new ways, you know, and like actually feel into like the heartbreak and the pain, because even throughout this reading I felt something that's lifted here because of the energy that has moved, you know, the energy that has moved. Like, this is an energy I think that will be moving for someone here. And I actually would really like to pull an alchemy card, which is interesting to do at the end. For me, I don't do that at the end usually. The golden rose. This message is for like a chosen one who's moving through a lot of, remember in the beginning, very complicated kind of energy that, and I'm so thankful that you allowed me to like pull it apart like this and stayed with me through this. Like, you're so beautiful. You're so worthy. It's time. I'm so glad. You know, I feel like in the beginning of the reading it was like there was time to set something down, and it's my hope that someone here was able to do that through this reading today. I sense that someone has, and that is, I mean, I feel like this is a job well done for me today, like waking up so I could meet you here in this particular reading, in every reading, but specifically this one somehow. So I love you very much. I'm so thankful that you love yourself in this way, and that you go out into the world and you share it like that, like this. You know, because it's inspiring. You're an inspiration. You've always been such an inspiration, is what I'm hearing. And like, you're just gonna keep doing that, and you're still, like, the interesting thing about the energy too is that what I'm feeling here, and for whoever this is for, remember like how I was seeing into someone's like energy beyond the dead end, and like walking around just so, like, I don't know, I'm just seeing this like bright like beam. Remember the golden rose? It's bringing me back to the beginning of the reading around like showing up as the best version. And so I'm just feeling back into that energy. Okay, I'm a little bit like spent after that one, so I'm gonna leave it there. I hope we landed the plane there somewhere that made sense. I think I kinda need to wind this one down. Thank you so much for being here, and for whoever this message is for. It's a very emotional message, obviously, and I wanna send you support and encouragement during this time as you choose yourself more fully. Yeah. Alright guys, thanks so much for being here for another reading, and I hope to see you in another one very soon.